I'm Luigi, #1.
Everybody, it's your boy KnightTime Luigi 13, and today we are continuing the epic story of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, the HD version on the Wii U. In the previous chapter, we were able to find a second piece of the Mirror of Twilights in a very cold region. We slipped and slided, had some fun snowboarding, and enjoyed a hot couple of bottles of soup. And we get to see Yetzi's wife go from sweet, gentle, and sick to, oh my goodness, kill her with fire. But there was no fire here, so I had to use a metal ball. In today's chapter, we are going to go for the third piece of the Mirror of Twilight, into the Temple of Time. Today's theme is time. We are going back to the old times. We're going to see the Skull Kid again. We are going to visit the Temple of Time in its current state and in its pristine state, back in the day when the Hero of Time made his way there. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Hello, what's going on, Draconified King of Dragons? What's good, Mystery Gaming? What's good, Beaming of Time? And hello, Carla, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, doing all right. And I initially had the original time for 1 o'clock, but I had to push it back an hour because I had to take care of something at work. So I had to run up there real quick and then do a little bit of shopping on my way back. But here I am. And then it's going to be a short stream. The game plan here is to basically get through the Temple of Time, and that's going to be it because I got to get ready for church this evening. And then get ready for work tomorrow morning. Yo, Shadow Wizard, welcome to the stream. Yes, sir, we are back to Twilight Princess. And here is good old Russell. If you go back to Telma's bar, she'll tell you that Russell is over here in the Faron Woods to basically give you your next hint to move forward. And he's right up here. Now, he's talking about power of ancient people, so he's talking about something completely different from the Master Sword. Not that I think he even knew about the Master Sword, because he's never been back there, so. Last time we relied on being Wolflink to jump across those little branches, but we can't exactly turn into a wolf in front of Russell, so he's going to give us a golden cuckoo. Sparkling cuckoo. And then instead, we're just going to do things different. We're gonna jump, but we're gonna need him because since Zant decided to do, you know, stuff he shouldn't do, there are some changes in this area. Like, for example, he done broke one of the bridges. And now this chicken is really cool. He doesn't run from anything like that. I'm playing Oracle of Seasons and about to finish the 3rd temple. Ooh, let's go. Couldn't say how many times I died in Oracle of Seasons, let alone Oracle of Ages. Although I think Oracle of Ages was probably a little easier than Seasons, but either way. And that's probably because the best way to beat those 2 Oracle games is to start with Oracle of Seasons. And if you do this, you carry a code over to Oracle of Ages, and it helps you unlock some gear sooner, like an extra heart and whatnot. But those games are awesome. And since those games are available on the Switch via the I think the Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance emulator, I will stream those someday. But for now, and that Howlstone out there, we've already used it, so we're just gonna move straight forward. And the Skull Kid is back. This time he's got a more of a red flame lantern where I can see a lot better. Yeah, Seasons is more combat based. You're right, Shadow Wizard. While Ages is more puzzle based. Game Boy NSO, yes sir. But see, with this, I can see him a lot better because he's got that red light, so or orangish light, so. To where it was a bit more difficult when you first came here as a wolf. Although this kid is tough as nails to be able to take a strike from the Master Sword, but hey, Link did a little gentle tap because he's not trying to kill him. I think. Though the scary thing is, or should I say the dark thing, is that in Ocarina of Time, you can kill those Skull Kids as an adult. You just gotta time your attacks just right. And if you take them down, they'll drop a orange rupee worth 200. So you know, if you're in a bloodthirsty mood and you want some revenge. Let's see. Just miss me. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that ghost real quick. Even though I'm gonna have to come back to catch the Skull Kid here, let's just get it out the way so it doesn't have to worry about it later. Yes, sir. Ricky the Boxing Kangaroo. Yo, that guy was a beast. Figuratively and literally. He was an awesome partner. That tornado punch was just broken. Definitely unique compared to having a horse, for real. This way. He's your favorite one? Let's go. Wait, hold up. I heard arrows. There we go. I can't remember if this chest right here is are arrows or bombs. Oh well, either way. For the content. Yay! Ooh, a lot of bombs. Let's go. Let's see. Well, that filled one of my bomb bags. I was really hoping to go into my other bomb bag, but oh well. I see you. Move, y'all. Get away in my car. The Hylian shield looks beautiful. Yes, it does. Look at it. Just looks like a shield bet for Link. Let's see if anything's down here. Real quick. And this is pretty deep, so let's breathe. Yeah, they're up there. Wanting to smoke. Oh well. Ain't nothing down here. Oh, perfect. Just one, at least at the moment. Hey guys, going to the store with my parents. Be back in a bit. All right, man. Y'all have a safe trip. Did I ever play Paper Mario? Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I've played Paper Mario plenty of times. Just the first three, though. I only care for the first three. We were talking about it yesterday. That yeah, I'm gonna stream those, but I only care for the first three Paper Marios. I don't really care for the ones after that. I mean, Color Splash seemed pretty cool, and the Origami King seems alright, but I'm not really into it. Just like these. Sticker Star wasn't fun at all. Yeah, it just wasn't the same. It's like the more the Paper Mario game progressed, it just didn't have the same original value it did to it. I just don't like the way it looks. Though I will say that that Shun guy in Color Splash, that was just nightmare fuel. There he goes. All right. We have made it back here. Imagine if this Skull Kid had Majora's Mask. Well, if he did, I don't think it would be a problem because all the Link basically destroyed the evil power that was contained within it. But right, that would be something. But I bet you it would trigger some PTSD for all of us. Like, oh no, not again. And then you see the image of a moon on one of these walls. Oh man, that would just be like, nope, I'm done. But in case you're wondering why I'm waiting before I shoot him with an arrow, you have to wait until he stops, starts blowing the horn. Otherwise, he'll just teleport to another spot. In other words, when he starts summoning these guys, which if they were a little ow. And he's done. The moon haunts you. It's probably a descendant of the Skull Kid from Majora's Mask. I've heard otherwise. I think this is the same one from Majora's Mask. Weird, but... Yo, AK-47, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Y'all were wondering, could be. I'm pretty sure it is. especially since it's just one. And it wouldn't make sense for any other Skull Kid to be guarding this area. Can Skull Kid live that long? I mean, it's possible. I mean, maybe there was a special circumstance that was set up that allowed him to live so long. I don't 100% know for sure, but that has to be the same one. I already grabbed this one. Yep, I did. I'm good, brother. Thank you. Just chilling. Yes, sir. That's what it's all about. Just kicking back and chilling. But you're in time, man. We're going to, actually, before I go that way, we're going back to the nostalgic route in a much more specific detail pertaining to the Hero of Time. But I came in here to show, something that I don't know why it's here, but I figured I'd just, you know, play along with it. And just use the spinner because you don't get to use it much. But I'm doing this to see if I miss anything. Whee! Oh, there's a bee. Oh, hello. Aha. Highly in letter X. Cool. Alright, well that takes care of that. I did see a beehive though. And Skull Kid from Majora's Mask is the same as the one from Ocarina of Time. Which one specifically, I'm not sure. But now as far as moving forward in this part, I haven't seen really any particular hints to how to move forward. I just happened to, I think I read the guide book and it just told me to come here. So basically you come here, you put the Master Sword back in its pedestal for a second. And it makes this guy disappear. Wait, did you actually use the spinner outside of its dungeon? Yeah, I sure did. It's a miracle. Well, you do need it to, there are 2 heart pieces that you need to use it to get them. Uh-oh. I always forget about this. Yo, Darklinks Gaming, welcome to the stream. You are just in time. We're about to fight, I think, 6 shadow beasts, or 5. But we're about to make our way down the nostalgic road. Oh, jeez. I think I especially in the Hero of Time's case, we're going through the, we're about to hit the Temple of Time. Ow. There we go. Hey, Dakota Sheldon, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today? Here, we're about to go into a dungeon that basically really tests your skill in terms of sword skills and swordplay, because most of the enemies here are armed and armored. And they know how to fight, so let's go and show them who the real fighter is, shall we? And then, woohoo! Yes, sir. And you're going to hear probably the only unchanged theme from Ocarina of Time. But look at this place. What it once was, just absolutely beautiful. Good times. Look at this place. And if you know, gotta get back to the past, Samurai Jack. Watch out. If you know, you know. Yes, sir. Tipple of Time, original soundtrack. That's right. Ooh, excuse me. And you saw that little bird thing. They ran this way because they have been trying to get here for a long time. This is the place they're looking for. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Now, honestly, when I first played this game, I really didn't like this dungeon all that much. But actually, I love this dungeon. It's really cool. It's really simple, but it's really cool. But obviously you can see this door right here is your goal. But and she Minna's talking about there are always matching statues, but there's just one. And there's an image of the one that used to be here. So basically, as she just said, what we got to do is find the other statue that matches that one and bring it back here. So let's go look for it. And you can see on that switch right there, it's got, and throughout this area, if you look at this little symbol right here on the floor, you'll see that you'll see the same medallion from the light medallion from Ocarina of Time that the sage Rauru gives to Link when he first awakens after getting the Master Sword. Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword have the best dungeon structures and aesthetics. Yes, they do. They really do. They really just went over the top with these two, especially these two. I absolutely love it. Yo, Sonic McCracken, welcome to the stream. How you doing today, man? Good to see you. You're just in time. We just started this dungeon. Awesome dungeon. Very simple dungeon, but hey, it's still pretty cool. And what I like, and I'm gonna try to explain this as best that I can, because the thing is about this place is that, you know, it's set up to basically guard something very important, but it's long been abandoned, so we had to, and it crumbled, so we had to visit it in its past times today when it was at its more or less at its best. Now the thing is, it also kept up with current themes such as what happens when you basically leave a building alone for so long, or wherever you live or whatever. Dust collects. And what likes to come along with dust? Spider webs and spiders. So guess what we're going to see a lot of in this place? Spiders. You got Uku. One more time. Well, actually, you get one more time after this, but either way. Let's proceed, shall we? And see what I mean? Little spider right there. Ooh, excuse me. And then I don't need to right now, but on my way. Actually, you know what? Oops. Why not? Yep, you can ring the bells by hitting it with the ball and chain. But Shadow Wizard, what is your favorite dungeon in this game and in Skyward Sword? What are your #1 favorite dungeons? I really like the sound effect they put in with these sliding gates. It's really cool. He's thinking about it. Flex. Speaking of Rauru and Ocarina of Time and Tears of the Kingdom, same person or someone different? Definitely someone different, because let me tell you, when I first saw that name when I was playing Tears of the Kingdom, I was like, Rauru? Ain't no way. And then when before that, when Zelda mentioned the imprisoning war, I was like, wait, this is the Fallen timeline? Bruh. But nope, it's a little bit different. Snow Peak and Ancient Cistern. Those are some great picks, man. Heck yeah. Hey, let me get mine real quick. But yeah, it's really hard to pick between Ancient Cistern and the Sandship for Skyward Sword. But I pick Ancient Cistern because, one, it's a water dungeon, and most people hate water dungeons, but like how they designed it, how it works between where it seems heavenly above and hellish below. That was like a really cool aesthetic they added to the dungeon. Like, that was really well designed, really well done, and I was just like, chef's kisses. And then here, yes, I have to give it as well to Snow Peak because, for one, it's not very often that you get a dungeon inside of a house, or should I say a fortress. Though we got one in Ocarina of Time with the Forest Temple. Still, it's like, that's really cool. Boy, I had wicked locks though. Yeah. Ancient Cistern and Sandship being back-to-back dungeons is just lit. Yes, sir. Now, my favorite dungeon theme, as far as the music for Skyward Sword, that goes to the Fire Sanctuary. See, look, more spiders. Miss me. Flex. Let's see. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, yeah. I like Arbiter's Ground and Twilight Princess. Favorite dungeon of Skyward Sword is Lanera Mines. The music. You talk about the mining facility? You know what's funny is, even though it's a well-designed, awesome dungeon, I hate going through it. I don't know why. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just I just don't have the desire to go through it. But either way, it's an awesome dungeon. The music is chef's kiss. Yes, sir. Not to mention, I really like that they have a difference for the themes. Like, whenever you're in the current time and the past time state at the Lanera mining facility, that's a really, in fact, the whole area in general, that's a really nice touch to attention to detail for the game. Turn this a little bit. My favorite part of Skyward Sword is actually the build-up leading to Ancient Cistern. You get introduced to your first Silent Realm, you get to explore underwater areas, and you meet the first dragon. Yeah, that is true. Because for one, like, you get introduced to something completely different than you were expecting. I mean, you were so used to fighting like crazy, but now you have to basically conquer a challenge while practically defenseless. And while like you can't even take a single hit, plus it's just absolutely scary. I mean, man. But yeah, that was really cool. Plus, I mean, you know, it was really cool to see something different being done on the water. You do a really cool spin maneuver, and then meeting the water who sorry. Little pop-ups popped up on my screen. Uh-oh. But yeah. The pirate ship was a fun and interesting dungeon. Yes, sir. I got stuck there for a good while. Oh my goodness. But I really like that they put a lot of detail into a dungeon for a ship. Like, that was really cool. Not to mention, well, it was pretty interesting that we had to revisit the first dungeon of Skyward Sword so we can get some sacred water for the water dragon. But what was also really cool was that just witnessing that first sacred flame. Like, the second you get that sacred flame, you immediately, if not immediately, or at least not until maybe the second sacred flame, you finally realize something. You're building the master sword. It's just like, what? Yo, let's go. I liked how the pirate ship utilized the time shift stones. Yes, sir. Time shift stones is probably one of the best mechanics in Legend of Zelda, period. Definitely, probably in the top 3. Ding. Yo, and just in time for the City in the Sky, or yeah, Temple of Time. Yeah, no, the City in the Sky is not gonna be done today. That's gonna be probably about 2 weeks from now. No, 3 weeks from now, because next week I'm gonna be busy all week because it's Easter week, so I'm gonna be focused on church, and then the week after that I gotta work the day shift, covering for my coworker. But then after that, I should be back to more or less my normal stream schedule, or at least my normal streaming days. Sorry, I just woke up from a nap. It's all good, man. Get your rest when you can. And whenever you can sleep, I say take it. I like the Wizrobe and Wind Waker to get Wizard of that crazy laugh. Oh my goodness, yes. Yo, those things, like, they have that crazy laugh. Ow! Cut me. And then they have the hilarious death cry. Alright, so we're getting a lot of Lizalfos, but there's a Dinalfos hanging around that corner who's much more dangerous than what I've just faced. So let's go teach him a lesson, shall we? Because the thing about the Dinalfos, which you'll see he's fully armored, and he's got more of a hatchet rather than a sword like these guys got. But the thing about him is that when he gets knocked down, he gets up immediately. There's like a super, super small window of opportunity to do a ending blow. Time shift stones, mask transformations, dark world, child, adult, wolf link, shrinking in size, etc. What do you think is the best mechanic in Zelda? Out of all of those? Ooh, that's tough. That's really tough. That's really tough. No, not the jump attack. Stop doing the jump attack. That's the one thing I don't like about the Wii U. For some reason, the shield button functions the same as the action button. So instead of me doing this, sometimes I do that, and I'm just like, no, that's not what I want to do. It's like, why does it do that? Design flaw. Too good said dabbling in magic. But I don't know, man. I'm not entirely sure the best mechanic out of all of those. I missed it. There it is. That's better. Better yet, combine all those mechanics into one game. Oof, that's a lot. All of those into one game? Woo! Now, you want to talk about an extended Zelda game? Yikes. But I don't know, man. If I really had to pick, I would probably go with the mask transformations because it's really cool to like turn into something like the shapeshift into something to suit the situation. Like, I mean, Link is already a powerful warrior on his own, but there are things that, you know, that he's not exactly equipped to deal with as a human being, like swimming, you know, extremely well, dealing with like lava, flying through the air, let alone burying on the ground unless you have the mole mitts. These are such a pain to deal with. But hey, if they come towards me, I'm not complaining. Shoot them all. I didn't forget you. Eat that. Lionel is the strongest enemy in Zelda. Changed my mind. What about Gleeok? I'm that kind of gamer that I want to challenge. For real. L, same here though. I love a good challenge. Not a stupid challenge, but a good challenge. Gleeok as a boss? True. Technically, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. But if the fact that he could just kind of hang around in certain areas in Tears of the Kingdom, Dark Link's like, he's right, you know. Lionels are awesome. Yes, they are. Lionels have to be the most well-rounded monsters to ever exist, though. I mean, these guys are weapon masters just like Link, to the points where they're tough as nails. They can utilize any weapon they have, including bows, and they have firepower. Literally. That's pretty terrifying. Open world boss now is free game, making him an enemy. An enemy, exactly. Wizrobe is the worst enemy in Zelda 1. Oh, goodness gracious. Now, I've never beaten Zelda 1, but Wizrobes are just, ugh, in certain games. Oh, my goodness. They're a pain to deal with in Link's Awakening as well. Uh-oh. Hey, look this way. Oh, nice try. Hold on, let me flex. Let me flex. Ow! You stabbed me! Fine, stab, 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 stab. Keys versus Choo Choo Jelly. Who wins? I'd have to give it to the Choo Jelly. Because I don't see a way a Keys can really kill a Choo Choo, because those things would just absorb it. They can kick your butt with ease and show no mercy. For real. Draconify's like, say what? Luigi, it's me, Mario. Yo, Solo On, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. For guys that you don't, those of you that don't know, Solo On, that's one of my coworkers that I work up at in security with. Really cool guy, awesome guy. In fact, he's planning on joining the Mario Party fun tomorrow. So, you know, say hi. But you already know, family-friendly channel. Keep it clean. Nintendo content. Let's roll. And look at this thing. This thing is so dangerous. Ooh. But yeah, you agree with me on the choo-choo? Yeah, because I mean, the keys can only really do so much. I mean, the only way the keys would win is if the opposite element would clash with one another, but then again, that could probably take each other out in that case. Oh, wait. I'm thinking I had to... Ugh. You know what? I'm so sick of these things. There. That's better. Almost. Hey, come this way. All aboard the choo-choo train. Keep it clean. Should I start scrubbing and rubbing the chat with soap? You might have to. If someone gets out of line, go for it. Feels great to be a part of the family. Yes, sir. Good to have you, man. Welcome on in. What if the electric keys versus electric choo-choo? Stalemate? Nah. If anything, no. The poor keys would just get eaten and would eventually dissolve into nothing. No, 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 no. I'm throwing a temper tantrum. There we go. All right, guys. Are you ready to see the coolest mini-boss in this whole game? That fights just like I do, more or less, except I'm better at it. Let's hope that my shield bash works instead of the, you know. Hinox versus Lino, who wins? My money is on the Lino because it's a lot faster than the Hinox, and it can just straight up shoot for his eye and then pretty much cut it to pieces because it's strong enough to do that. Definitely a Lino. Hinoxes are too slow for a Lino to deal with. But all right, guys, it's time to fight. Look at this guy. He's really cool, right? Let me show you who's really cool. Me. That's right. It's the Dark Nut. Hey, look at it. In the middle of this giant light symbol. Let's go. Because I hadn't noticed before. Yo, who are you? What are you doing here? It doesn't matter. I destroy intruders. Die. Oh, that's okay. I'm good. I recovered. Oh, uh-oh. Whoa! Now, this time I dodged automatically, but in the future, you're on your own. Ow. And he's down.
Vanished, destroyed, obliterated.
Yeah, they are definitely tough as Zelda 1. Lionels have perfect aim with the bow, and dope. Lionel's aim with the bow is nothing to scoff at. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. You could be, if they have their sights on you, you try to hide, it don't matter where you're at. They'll shoot arrows in the air and they'll come straight down on you if you stay still. And they're too fast with more ability and agility as well. Yes, sir. Yeah, Capable Ordeals was fun yesterday. Oh, yeah? Gliok versus Lino. Who wins? Even though Lionos have, like, even though Lynels have a lot of immunity to elements, it's definitely the Gleeok. Because like Shadow Wizard just said, they can fly. Plus they're a lot bigger. They can do more damage than a Lynel ever could. And they have 3 heads. So, yeah, but managed to do it on the first try. Let's go. But all right, guys, we got one of the most unique items in this whole game, the Dominion Rod, and we are going to abuse it. We are going to abuse this thing. But careful though, you can hurt yourself with that hammer. So, and thank you for the boss kill. I don't see how a Lynel would be able to hurt a Gleeok if they fly around in the sky. Their bows wouldn't be able to reach it. Nah, those bows that they carry are really strong. I mean, they practically have a metal drawstring. Can't wait to have fun with this. Excuse me. But I mean, yes, they could fly around high enough to where their bows wouldn't reach, of course. I mean, either way, they could fly around. But I mean, even though a Lynel is more or less immune to most of the elements, I'm pretty sure a Dragonfire can eventually do enough damage to finish it off. But either way, it definitely goes to the Gleeok. With a death, but clutched with a fairy and the fairy's tears. But yeah, I won't spoil the rest. Oh, okay, cool. Don't worry, I'll go through it someday. Probably, it'll be a little bit wild because I got stuff going on in the next couple of weeks. But give the Lynel wings, and it might be a different conversation. They would technically turn into griffins. Yeah. But all right, time to have fun. Smash. But Solo One, if you're still on, how's work going? Smash! Smash! Oh, I've got plans for this guy. In Echoes of Wisdom, I noticed 3 enemies not in the game. Oh yeah, which, I'm trying to think. Well, Bokoblins weren't there, I don't think. I mean, hear me out. The weakness of the Gleeok is the bow making it fall and be a target. Shooting 5 high-powered arrows at one time. I think if he landed his shots, the Gleeok would... You know what, Dark Link? You're right, because as I just said, you know, that bow that Lynels carry, I mean, those are pretty powerful bows. I mean, not a single normal Hylian. I don't even think a single guard in a Hylian could actually draw that bow. Only Link can, because he's strong enough and he draws it with ease. So yeah, that bow is pretty insanely powerful on its own. So I'm pretty sure they can launch arrows far enough. And since they fire either a 3 or 5 shot burst, especially the Savage Lynels, all it takes is one good shot and the Gleeok will come tunneling down, and that's gonna be GG's for the Gleeok, because while the Gleeok is stunned, the Lynel will just hack at it all day and probably finish it off. So it just depends on whether the Lynel can get it or not. But of course, can the Lynel withstand the dragon like swipes and claws from the Gleeok itself? Because he could swipe it away. He could probably push it around a little bit to keep its distance from it, but it just depends. It really depends. Yeah, but I know the last 2 pieces of heart are that's all I will say. Oh, okay, I got you. I mean, you're not spoiling anything for me, because I mean, as far as in my case, I'm caught up on my heart pieces. In fact, I'm about to get 2 actually. Smash. Now let's see. I think it's said that in many cultures that the dragon was the most feared, strongest, intelligent, and hey, watch your mouth, man. Creatures to ever roam the earth, if they ever existed. Hey, watch your mouth, man. Remember, this is a family-friendly chat. No cussing allowed. But I do get your point, though. But there's nothing that will be able to defeat a dragon in real life, hypothetically speaking. I mean, a well-placed blade is would work. I mean, they're not completely invulnerable. I mean, you can still take a dragon down. You just got to be able to get to it. A Gleeok with 3 elements is the toughest. Yeah. it is tough to deal with. Oh, wait. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's my bad. No worries, no worries. Luigi in his Hulk smash era. Yes, sir. Oh, did I get it? Oh, I guess I did. Boing. Boing. Those things are adorable. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, we went all the way up to get this statue. We're just bringing it all the way back down. That's literally all we're doing. But that's okay, because this is really cool. Let's see. I guess that doesn't come out. Oh, well. All right. Now, here comes the somewhat tough part, because as you can imagine, this statue is heavy. But that's okay. We can counter its weight with more statues. And then, oh, don't you guys worry. I will deal with you momentarily. Ow. I'm playing Final Fantasy VI, and I'm in a location called the Phoenix Cave. I'm assuming that's a volcanic area. Stone Talus versus Guardian. Definitely the Guardian. Because, I mean, as much as as tough as the Stone Talus is, even without that weakness, those lasers are powerful enough to break through practically anything. So, definitely the Guardians. Plus, Guardians are they're a lot faster. They wouldn't just sit around. They move around constantly. Everybody's like, Guardian. Yep, Guardian. Now, let me ask you guys an interesting question. If, oh wait, I needed those. If the Bokoblins, the Moblins, and the Lizalfos were to go to war with each other, who would come out on top? Gloomhands is the scarier enemy. Definitely Gloomhands. Those things are just different compared to the Guardians. Guardians are initially just overpowered machines, but Gloomhands had a completely different impact. Those things, Yeah, Gloomhands hands down, for real. Lizalfos, because they can swim, spit, and yeah, I have to agree with you, because those guys are the fastest out of all the enemies. They're the most resourceful. And they can adapt to any environment, so I agree with you on that one, Darklink. The Gloomhands are freaky. Yeah, they are. When you beat them, you get a surprise. Yeah. Because just when you think it's all said and done, you're good. You conquered the scary challenge out. They were like, nah, bro, we were just playing with you. We were just messing around with you, see if you can handle the real thing. Here's the real thing. You're like, what? Bruh. Which I was actually like, no way. I was actually more like shocked and like kind of excited. I was like, Phantom Ganon is back? Bro. Oh yeah, how they roll with you, literally. I could see the Talons throwing a giant rock at the Guardian and just wiping it away, but they are quick, so they might be able to dodge. They might just destroy the rock itself, because Guardians have a unique reaction when it comes to projectiles. They just like to just shoot lasers at it. I figured out using a light bulb plant kills them quick, so they're not scary anymore, to be honest. Wait. A light bulb plant works easy on the Gloom Hands? Are you serious? Gloom Hands said, come get these hands. For real. Come run that fade. Wait, the light... Are you... Bruh, ain't no way. I thought I tried the light bulb plant, but... Well, you learn something new every day. So the light bulb plant takes care... Well, shoot. All I did was use bomb arrows like crazy. I was like, not today. Oh, no! Well, no, honestly, when I first encountered them, I ran. Attach it to the arrow and boom, they gone. Bro, ain't no way. I was wondering. Okay, I'm about to try this out. Because when I finally had the courage to more or less face them, I just spam bomb arrows. Luigi's like, what? Is that simple? But you know what? There's another simple way. You know how a lot of skeleton enemies like to appear, especially at night? If you want to get rid of them in one fell swoop, just throw a dazzle fruit on the ground, and it takes care of all of them in an instant. So anytime you deal with a skeleton enemy, just throw a dazzle fruit on the ground. It's over. Maybe not as easy in the gloom, but it worked on the surface. You know what? That makes a lot of sense, because on the surface, even though they changed the sky, they're still in the light. So yeah, because I thought I would. Oh, you know what? I tried the dazzle fruit on them. That's what it was. I didn't try the light bulb, but I'll definitely try that out. And you say you'll try that too? All right. And Draconified is like, test time. I think the Guardians are trained to attack anything they fear as a threat, and that includes other monsters and enemies. Yeah, that's true. Plus, even if not, I mean, it's not like those lasers are safe for anybody to like fight alongside. Yes, I was like, no. He's like, I ran too and died the first time more than once. Now I barely was able to escape, because my first encounter was... Ooh. That's right, I saw your first attempt. Eat that. But I encountered them first by that one shrine that's like as you're approaching Kakariko Village, where that one stone talus is with the fortress on it for his buddies. And I barely made it up the cliff. Just barely. Oh my goodness. I was so terrified. I mean, for a while, like, I literally had, like, I was extremely terrified. I'm like, I was scared. No enemy has ever scared me more than those, aside from possibly Dead Hand. But those things, I was just like, I mean, I literally had to put my controller down for a second just to catch my breath. Awesome stream, Brody. I got to go get ready for my live. Have an amazing day to all. All right, Darklink. Thank you for coming in. We'll probably see you. We'll probably see you in a little bit. Good time, right, Darklink? When I saw the Gloom Hands, I screamed like SpongeBob and ran like the Roadrunner. Yeah. Ooh, you're taking me far back. The Roadrunner, bro. I really like the switches are also the design of the light medallion from Ocarina of Time. That's also a really cool feature. The scary thing about Guardians is that it's almost impossible to outrun them. The Gloomhans are pretty fast too, though. I mean, those things are just as fast, if not faster, than the Guardians. Meep meep. Later, deuces. Later, deuces. I'm out. Meep meep. Yo, Fat Boys Gaming and Nonsense. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, man? What's up, everybody? Hope y'all are doing well. Smash that like button. Yes, sir. Thank you for the reminder. If you guys like what you see, hit that like button and subscribe for more content, because they will be coming. Gloomhans make you feel like you're being haunted by ghosts. I mean, it's a mummy, so close enough if you ask me. Working and lurking. Let's go. Bro, Roadrunner is the GOAT. For real. The music is no better when they appear. PTSD. For real. I actually really like the soundtrack, though. It's really cool. To be honest, I listened to it in a car. Actually. Okay, there you go. So, this might work. Oops. Let me back up just a little bit. There we go. Smash. But speaking of like things like electricity, you know the crazy thing about this game is that there aren't a lot of electric enemies here. There are a good number of fire enemies, ice enemies, but there aren't any ice or electric enemies. Like, there are not that many. There's like one. There's that one jellyfish in the lake bed temple. You got a heart container. And then you've got the I mean, really the only other character that uses any kind of electricity is Ganon. I mean, as you see, we got like electric hazards somewhat, but I always thought that was just strange, but yeah, oh well. Facts. Soundtrack is cool, but their music, yeah, I'm good. If you saw the Gloomhans in real life, what would you do? Bro, I couldn't. I would scream. I ain't gonna lie, I would scream. Like, I would probably give you my biggest, I would probably give you the highest pitched scream you would ever hear. I'd go from man to little boy in a heartbeat. To be honest with you, I'm being dead serious. I'm like, oh heck no. Oh man. You know what? Just for the heck of it. Eat this one. Nothing happens. If I saw a Gloomhan in real life, I would run unless I had the same items I had in Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I don't know about that, because if you tried to use those items, you would probably hurt yourself. Or worse, kill yourself. Screaming higher than Mariah Carey? Yeah, way higher than her. Definitely higher than her. Whoa. Let's see, before I continue, because this part is probably the most pain in the butt part of this whole dungeon, because you got to move the switch and all that stuff. But let me just do this one thing real quick before I bring the statue down. And let's go get this other heart piece. Now, I will say, aside from, you know, ranged items like explosives, the best item to use, like as far as like melee wise, would be spear like weapons, because they do give you a good amount of range. I actually know how to use a bow. The sword, not so much. Nice, that's what's up. shoot. So you do a archery mystery? Let's go. That's something I want to get into, is archery for real. If I saw Gluhams in real life, I would run faster than a Usain Bolt, for real, for real. I don't know what that is, but either way. I'll tell you what though, have any of you guys seen the cartoon Avatar: The Last Airbender? To where I think it's like the third or it's the fourth episode where they make it to Kyoshi Island and Aang goes for a swim to ride those elephant koi fish, and the second that giant Ungati or whatever it's called makes an appearance, he freaking bolts so fast that he's literally running across the water surface with the most crazy look on his face. Yeah, that's how I would. That's exactly how I would feel. Oh my goodness! If you know, you know. Or the same look as when characters from Zatch Bell did their crazy run. If you know Zatch Bell, you know. That takes care of the spiders. Well, when I was younger, I was being taught how to hunt with a bow. Yo, let's go. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I've never gone hunting in my life, so. Switch the spiders. There we go. Smash. Before I bring this statue over there, I figured I'd just kill two birds with one stone. That way, not to worry about going back and forth as much. You know, I wish this would work. If only that would work. Let's get that ghost, shall we? Hey, you. You go to sleep. Well, because I stepped on the switch. That's why that weird glitch happened. I was actually hoping for it, so you guys would ever wonder why that happens. Let's see. Boom. Oh, scary. Well, not too bad. I'm at full health, so meh. Let's go back up. Oh wait, I should have destroyed those little traps while I was at it. Oh well, it don't matter. Too late, damage already done. Dun, 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 dun. Oh great, look what's here. Hi, that was my line. That was my line. Squish the spiders. Oh, I never did get that treasure chest up there, did I? That's probably the compass or something. What? What? What just happened? Y'all saw that, right? Did the enemy just glitch? I think it did. All right then. Which, now I will say, I know some enemies that do that in Wind Waker in the Savage Labyrinth, which I'll show you guys eventually. But that right there, I was not expecting that. It actually happened to me. You know what's funny is that's also happened to me in Breath of the Wild once, where I pretty much did the down smash on the enemy and out in the open field, and it just went underground. I'm like, huh? That's no good. What you mean that's no good? It's gone. That's good for me. That's good for me. I'm not complaining. And it's easy to forget about coming back to this room, I will say. But thankfully, not this time. I didn't forget. And this should be the second heart piece. You got the heart piece? Yes, sir. And then let's see. So I'm at 15 hearts now. I've got 3 more heart containers to get here, the City in the Sky, and the Twilight Palace. So that's 17, or that's going to be 18 hearts after the heart containers, leaving 9 more heart pieces to get. 4 of them are in dungeons, so that's 5. 1 is actually right at the beginning of this place where I have to move that statue. Another one is on some rock that I have to use a double claw shots to get to. And then the other 2 are behind owl statues. Or 3, I'm sorry. If I remember right. Oh wait, I'm pretty much done here. I can just jump down. Whee! Nope, y'all had your fun. Yeah, and I'm Batman. Like, Mystery, are you getting sassy over there? Boom. Enemy getting sassy. Don't worry about them. Oh, and the last one is in the hidden village. That's the one I was forgetting about. But yep, those are the last ones. So 4 are in, 2 are in the City in the Sky, 2 are in the Twilight Palace, 1 is on that same rock by Kakariko Village, 2 are behind, or involving the owl statues in the Hyrule Field, and then the hidden village. And of course the one I'm about to get after I beat this dungeon. And let me get my arrows. You got some arrows. I think I hit this one. Let's do it. Yep. One of these days, someone's gonna for real ask me why I say that every time. But listen, the more that they don't know, the better, right? I didn't say it the whole time I've been in here. It's a mystery. You know what, Mystery? I think I just got a redeem just for you. An idea just for you. All right, we have done it. Now, let's move forward in pursuit of the Shard of the Mirror of Twilight. Oops. Let's see if I can hit him off from here. Ooh. Oh, I shot it too late. Got him. Oh, almost made it right through. Good, because that redeem channel is drier than a desert. For real. Let's see. We're gonna need one of those. And no, I didn't try to destroy those axes because you can't. You can't destroy the swinging axes, unfortunately. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not, sadly. Oh, because nobody's messed with any of the redeems? I mean, hey. Sometimes people just want to focus on a video game. It ain't no big deal. Or are you talking about yours? Well, I'm trapped in, so that means there's no turning back. Oh, yours. Well, that's all right, don't worry. I've been a little busy, so I haven't even had a chance to really think about a lot of redeem ideas, but I got you, bro. Don't worry, I got you. Yo, Lexi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You are just in time to watch me fight and squish a giant spider. Are you guys ready? I have a question. What is your question, Lexi? Spider's your favorite? Not. If I were to invite you to a creator crossover server where you can meet more people, would you accept it? Yeah, sure. Come on, Discord, right? Boom. All right, guys. Ready to squish the spider? Man, I love doing that. It's too bad it's something you only get to really enjoy once in this game. Yeah, let's go. Because of these little nuisances, it's really hard to fight this boss without taking a hit. Of course. Uh-oh. Whoa. Missed me. By the way, if you take that laser head on wearing the Zora tunic, it takes 10 hearts. Ooh, I thought I was going to get hit. Man, I gotta wait for this guy. And if y'all seen Mystery's if y'all seen that short that he released a couple days ago, you'll see where that came from.
Vanished, destroyed, obliterated. What?
Oh my goodness. Just listen to that music. And look, Link is like, I'm not playing games. You better die right now. He's like, I'm not dealing with this. I did it and you ruined it. Nah, bomb barrels this time. Right. We got 3 of them, just 1 to go. Now, if you read what Midna says here, it actually foreshadows what she plans to do. She's basically saying, you saw how nasty that monster was, right? The evil within the shards is more powerful than you can imagine. You know, we could be assembling something truly terrible here. It could be something that we'll ultimately have to destroy. We got to get to the sky. We got a hard container. Yeah, let's go. Yep. Bro, that was fast, the bomb barrels. For real. I probably should just say kaboom. Yep, we squished the spider, or squashed the spider. Squashed! Alright, we have done it. We got the Dominion Rod, which seems to be what Uku was looking for. But let's use it a little bit real quick, because we got some treasure to uncover. Well, first we got to deal with this ghost right here that's going to try to ambush me the second I move this statue. And if you look at those statues, if you remember the beginning of this game, you'll see they're pretty much the same. No. Give me that. Dom Rod, aka Dominion Rod. Like 2 shots and done. Right? Done. Speaking of, oh man, I got some ideas. And then here is one of the heart pieces. You got a heart piece. Oh, and now I can go get that, I'm gonna go buy something real quick, and then we're gonna end the stream. Actually, I'm gonna do 2 things, then we're gonna end the stream. But all right, we're finally ready to get out of here. Oh, dang, I missed it. Yeah, you did. But it's all good. Don't forget the last bug. I got you. Actually, I already grabbed the bug earlier. The snail, the female snail. Yeah, you missed a squishing. And she says the magic has been exhausted from the Dominion Rod. I'm like, excuse me? And you forgot. How do you forget the spell that helps you get, like... It's like, you would think if you want to get home so bad, you would keep these, you know, memorized, but... I don't know. Goodbye. Yeah, I got the mail. I always hated this part, next part. It's so tedious. I don't know, man. Are you kidding? This is the cool part. It is tedious, but that's what makes it awesome. It's worth it. It's worth it. But let's go on, and we got everything we could out of here. So, yeah, the mini, while I'm out here, the Dominion Rod don't work. I can't use it at all. It's completely useless right now. But let's go over to Kakariko Village real quick. And then, of course, the next time Nightfall hits, and I'm like, yeah, the next time Nightfall hits, I'll make sure I'll hightail it back here so I can get that ghost that dares to hang around in the same sanctuary as the Master Sword. I'll bear it. But let's go buy my sniper scope, Hawkeye. And then we're going to go back to Castletown to make sure that rock blockade is clear. Or actually, we'll just talk to this Goron real quick. It's fun, but it just gets repetitive. I get you. Yep, the trade route is secure, so there we go. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. Hawkeye. So yeah, thank you. So thanks to getting rid of that blockade, those rocks that Goron was working on moving out the way, that trade route is secure, so it costs less money to buy the Castletown shop. So we're gonna go there in just a moment. Although I have to make sure I keep 300 rupees, which that's not a problem. KnightTime Luigi knows how to make money. Magic armor soon, just need 96 more rupees, but that's no problem because you know the line. Yes, sir. KnightTime Luigi knows how to make that money. But first, in which, honestly, I'm supposed to be in Kakariko Village, but we'll work on softening that later. And I should be getting some mail. Two letters. Remember the spell, Octo? Got it memorized. Yeah. Let's see. And it's about Alia's memory. And rare item in stock. It's those new bombs. And then other arrows that I'm, and then magic armor. Grand opening special, magic armor, limit 1. Act fast, heroes. Oh, I'm about to act. I'm about to go get that right now. But first I need to get some money. Oh, look, the stalkers. Run! Look, even the dog is chasing me. I always ignore Uku in the dungeons. I never even go near it. Yeah. But in Temple of Time, you can't avoid her. Yes. Let's see. Here's the snail. Money. And then I'll give her you got some money. Let's see. I think I gave her. There are more I could get right now, but I just don't really feel like it. Let's see. Yep, I gave her all the ones that I could. Let's roll. Only that's only downside to the Temple of Time. Good dungeon minus Uku being forced upon you. Yeah. That's not all bad. Back again, saw Mr. Dark beat the Wind Temple boss with ease. Oh yeah, I bet you he had a blast. Let's see. Where's that? It's on this side. Here it is. Yo, Shade Productions, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? How you doing today? I hate that weird mutated chicken thing with a human head. Hashtag 10 like hype. Let's go. Thank you guys for the likes. now you can buy some pretty cool stuff. I mean, here's a stamp, Malamart stamp. You can get a set of 30 bombs for 45. Same with water bombs, but it's 15. And then, I mean, pretty much the maximum number you can get at once, you can buy for 45 or 30 rupees. And then 50 rupees for a blue potion? Yo. 15 for a red potion? Yo. But this baby right here is 598 rupees, so we're just short. So we're going to make some money real quick. In fact, there were some of those caves I didn't mess with in Snow Peak Ruins, or in the Snow Peak area, but I'm not going to go there. Nah, right now it's not necessary. It's more deformed than a human and chicken combined. I mean, really, that thing is just, yeah. Oh, Luigi, remember what I said about the Breath of the Wild painting? It's in that shop where the magic arm on the wall close to the door. Okay. As soon as I head back there, remind me and I'll take a look. Oh, here. Let's show you guys. Sniper scope vision. Well. Although this is probably just a stamp. I wish you could do a Hawkeye and bomb arrow combo. Yo, that would be awesome. You got a stamp. Angry Link stamp. Uh-oh. Link's mad. It would be a cool concept for a boss where you need to use the Hawkeye and bomb arrows to snipe it out of the sky or something. Yeah. I mean, it would make sense to be able to, but no, Nintendo just had to do bombs. That's alright, guys. I mean, just, you know, ideas and possibilities. Cool ideas and possibilities, mind you. But, actually, we'll leave this. Because I'm going to grab this bug over here. Right in the arm. There we go. See, now I got the money. But because I hate these birds, or should I say guays, which in that treasure chest right there I'll get later. Actually, this is a good spot. I'm surprised some of those are hitting. Oh, I can't believe that one hit. Jeez, it's over. Money! There we go. And now we're good. We've got the money to get the magic armor. Nighttime Luigi is the sniper king. No, not me. Long range isn't particularly my specialty. I mean, I do pretty decent in Zelda games, but otherwise not really my specialty. The boss theme of the Wind Temple is epic. It is both epic and nostalgic because if you know, you know. And he agrees with the theme. Yes, sir. Draconified, he knows. Like, I know. Remember painting. Right. Okay. Let's go see this painting that Miss B-Man at Time is talking about. Okay, I thought I could go through that, but I was curious. I mean, this kid is set up for life before he can even start working. All right, so what am I looking for? Random question, but are you playing this with the gamepad or the Pro Controller? The gamepad. I'm playing with the gamepad. Also, it was here before Malo took over. Okay. Well, I got another file for this that hasn't bought this place yet, so I'll check it out in the other file. But first things first, let's buy this magic armor. And here it is. Give me that armor. Got the magic armor. You bought it? You are smart. You bought it at Malo Mart. Let's see. I think that's it, though. That's it. I'll buy that stamp later. You know, I don't really care to, but it don't matter. The best armor. It would be the best if it didn't have such flaws. But let me get to a better area where you can actually see me wear it properly. No, the best magic armor that exists belongs to Wind Waker. Because even though in the original version it just drains your magic power, it got a nice little update in the HD version of where it only drains your rupees when you get hit. But that's how it looks. Look at this. And when you run out of money, well, look at that. Looks freaking awesome. But when you run out of money, that's what happens. It's like you're wearing iron boots to make things worse. Oh, maybe not. Yep, you gotta stay. You gotta stay. You gotta stay loaded with cash, otherwise you can't move. Armor's good, but it wastes rupees. Now Wind Waker HD on the other hand, magic armor is goated. Yes, sir. It makes such a satisfying sound when out of money, though. For real, I absolutely love it. It's real similar to when you fight Star-Lord in the Arbiter's Grounds, and his eyes like disappear for a minute. But yeah, I love it too. It's awesome. But all right, guys, I've got to start getting ready to go to church and whatnot. We've made quite the accomplishment today. We went through the Temple of Time. We've gotten a third shard of the Mirror of Twilight. We've got most of the heart pieces. We're only down to just a few. We managed to get the magic armor. We are rolling. In the next chapter of Twilight Princess, we're going to get to the sky and get the final piece of the Mirror of Twilight. As far as streaming scheduling goes, tomorrow we're going to it's going to be an open lobby Mario Party Jamboree, but it's going to start super late because I got to work tomorrow morning and I won't get home until the evening. So for those of you that like to stay up late, we're going to have some fun with Mario Party. But thank you guys for tuning into the stream today. It's been awesome to hang out with you guys. And till next time, you guys be safe out there. But guess what we're also going to do while we're at it? We are going to go on a raid. And you guys have probably already guessed who we're going to raid. But nevertheless, make sure you respect the channel of who we're going to raid. And I'm going to put my hashtag raid in the channel. Should be hashtag KnightTime Luigi raid. And let me get Mr. Darklink's Gaming's link. And we're going to go raid him. He's playing Twilight Princess. So let's go see how he's doing. And support him and join him on the fun. Oh, and there it is. Thank you, Mystery Gaming. But, ooh, let me see. Okay, perfect. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Let's see. Okay, so at least Stream Elements is working, but I've got to find a way to hyperlink his channel. So, yeah, I got to update that. So don't click on that link. It's just going to take you to Stream Elements. But here's the link to go to his live stream. So, yeah, oop. So, yeah, ignore the link that was sent. In fact, here, I'll go ahead and delete that real quick. That way it doesn't mess with anybody. But all right, guys, y'all be safe out there, and let's go raid.